What's up, guys? It's the first ever Papi podcast. That's what we're gonna run with that one. Papi podcast, yeah, Papi podcast. We also have Bandolsa here, so it might be the Bandolsa podcast. I don't know. Woo! Woo!
Are you with anyone at the moment?
Yes, I'm with myself.
Why did I know that?
I'm not dating anyone. I'm single.
So, that being said, what if you did find someone? What would it take? Looks aside.
Beauty is subjective. So, what I find beautiful, you don't. But it's okay because I have great taste. You don't. The qualities that it would have to take. One, they would just have to be a great person, considerate, kind, respectful, courteous. Not entitled. If we go to a restaurant, it's not like, ew, who's that? Like,
I already know what type of girl right off the bat that has those characters. A family girl.
Family girl for sure. Family, yes.
Because that already has all those characteristics there.
Family girl, a wholesome, fun, caring girl.
Okay.
But one that is also, mischievous, a little sinful, a little bit dangerous, a little bit like, yo, we're in an elevator going up 3 flights of stairs, 3 stories. Let's fucking make out passionately and just like exchange this love. You know what I'm saying? Like that. One that has like a certain head on her shoulders where she's a hustler, where she can like hustle for herself and like get that money.
In anything though, right?
In anything. Like whether
doesn't have to be a business owner, just she's really good at her craft.
She doesn't have to be a business owner. She doesn't have to be in sales. She can literally be working at 9 to 5 or 12 to 6, nurse or something, whatever. Just someone who's like hard. When I say a hustler, like a hard worker, doesn't feel entitled, doesn't feel like they need to be taken care of. They're independent from anyone. Yeah, they can hold their own. Because I need someone that can hold their own while I hold my own. So when we combine together,
build an empire.
Power couple. Look, another shot.
Another shot.
Bandolsa, papi. Ooh, that just put some hair on my chest.
It's for real, dude. Oh my God.
Strategizing how to build brands. Did you hear that?
That was
weird.
That was like your intestines just screaming at the fact that you're eating fucking Doritos, drinking Jarritos, and tequila with pan dulce, bro. That's literally some chorro shit right there.
And I'm drunk.
And you're getting drunk when it starts tasting like water. Sauce.
I mean, come on, dog. Give me a little bit. Look at me. Come on, dog.
All right. I think the thing that motivates me the most is that my dad and my mom came here. My mom has a higher education. She did college. My dad never even passed high school in Mexico, in the countryside, which is like way below everything here. And he was able to buy a house in Anaheim, make good money, even though he's a hard worker. He works 12-hour days. He never gets to, he won't stay home on sick leave unless he's like legit can't see because he's a driver. And I think it's just like, I know the language. I'm smart. I've experienced a lot. Mm. And I mean, fuck the college degree, but that obviously is like, I was able to get a college degree. It's just like, how can I not triple that? Yeah. Because I cannot imagine living in poverty, coming to the United States, and buying a house, dude. And it's like the nice part of Anaheim too. You know what I mean? Like that is crazy to me. So it's just like I have to triple that. Easy. Yeah. Easy. I know 2 languages. Like I got a degree. I have all this experience. I have people like you, Kevin, a bunch of other friends that have like built businesses, and it's just like I gotta do better. You know what I mean?
You're doing better.
Yeah. No, 100%. But like that's like what motivates me, you. You know, that's very motivating.
You know what's interesting is that, so your father motivates you, like the condition, right? And the funny thing is, and this I find this so fascinating, is that my father motivates me in a different way. Mm-hmm. So I grew up opposite of you, where I grew up without my dad, right? And my parents split when I was like 6. He kind of went out of the picture by the time I was like 7.5, 8.
Yeah.
So since then, I've just been raised no dad. And what motivates me is to be the man that I didn't have.
Dude, I was about to say that. That's totally your trait. And I'll name some of them. Being there for people.
Yeah.
Protecting people.
Yeah.
Whether it's emotionally or physically. And I feel like you come off like this, like, protector. Like,
yeah.
And you said that with your sister too. Like, she's like, if a dude tries to fuck with my sisters, like in the relationship, like I'm gonna fucking check him.
Always.
Even with like the homegirls, like Hannah, Jenna, like it's just like, let me know when people fuck you over. I'll be the first one to go over there and check them. That's your personality, like 100%.
Yeah. I just learned that.
No?
Yeah, well, I just think like a man's role should be provider and protector, right? So you saw that, provider, a lot, and protector, and I didn't have that example growing up in front of me. So I'm just like, all right. He taught me a lot by leaving, and he taught me how not to be. What happened with you and your model ex-girlfriend?
Fuck, another one. See, I don't have that many fucking followers, so like my shit's whack.
I think it's important to have friends who check each other on shit. Another shot.
100%. Because you could get lost in the sauce, and the sauce is different kinds of sauces.
There's that sauce. I'm kind of getting lost in that sauce.
But this was part of it. This is the only way you convinced me to be a part of this. It's just like, all right, dude, we're gonna fucking drink.
Oh man,
we're not alcoholics. I promise, we're not.
We're not alcoholics, but we had to do something a little different, a little fun right now.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
People be getting lost in the sauce for sure.
I mean, saying that, we've talked about that. We talked about types of people that get lost in the sauce. We've witnessed people get lost in the sauce. Would you say at this point we've done a very good job of creating a circle of people that won't necessarily get lost in the sauce? Like we've done a good job of like bringing in people in our lives that are in the same mentality that, I mean, are very thoughtful. Honestly, a lot of our friends are super thoughtful and supportive, indirectly or directly.
Yeah, I think so. I think that becomes a part of becoming more thoughtful ourselves. There's been times where I thought like, I'm a pretty good person. I'm thoughtful. This, that, and this. And then something occurs and it causes me to sit back and reflect, and I'm like, nah, I wasn't that thoughtful. I wasn't showing as much love as I could. In the past 6 weeks, I've actually been more selfish than giving. And
100%.
I need to work on that. And I think from those self-reflections, I became better and started attracting a little bit more better individuals and establishing clear boundaries.
And that started with your mentality, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Before, just like, you know what, like, hey, I want to attract the right people. Like, I'm going to start attracting the right people. It's just like, no, I got to attract the right people by changing my mentality. And
yeah, if you want better people, better yourself.
100%.
Better yourself and set standards for yourself for sure. Because it's kind of foolish and delusional to think that you're going to get a better, a more enhanced set of energy around you if your energy is still vibrating low. What nationality are you?
So, I just say I'm straight Mexican. I know there's like Spanish blood in me, but I'm just Mexican. I just say that.
I'm Mexican, Uruguayan, Italian.
Which, by the way, I'm trying to help Andres speak better Spanish.
Yo hablo español. Más o menos.
Más o menos. He has these phrases. Dime, mami, or what is that?
Dígame.
Dígame, yeah, dígame. That's
yeah, dígame. Are you circumcised?
I'll answer that. I'm definitely not circumcised.
Not circumcised.
It's a Mexican
We're some hooded brothers.
Dude, we stay natural, baby.
Yeah, we stay natural. We're y'all trying to date natural diet motherfuckers, eating fucking keto and fucking organic shit, natural shit. We're natural lovers. Okay.
Natural. No, this shit's fake.
Remember that shit. Okay.
100%.
How can I focus better on school and stop partying?
Adderall.
Why not do both? Balance, baby.
Okay, what advice would you give yourself?
Reward
college?
system. Reward system. Like, I don't know, you got to be disciplined and just be like, yo, okay, am I doing what I need to do in school? Okay, I'm not. Okay, what do I need to do in order to do better in school? Okay, I need to do this. Okay, if I do this, I get to go to the party.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
I never did that. My mentality was, okay, I gotta pass this fucking test. I've done the homework. How can I pass the test? So I'm not gonna lie, and I do not recommend this, guys. Is I would take Adderall the night before taking a test
Cram.
and cram.
It's not the best.
So hard.
You're better off getting sleep and waking up early.
100%.
Yeah, because your
Or
short-term
no,
memory and everything.
the advice I'd give myself is, motherfucker, study a little bit every day until you know the fucking test is there. That way you don't have to fucking like cram everything. Because what happens when you cram is as soon as that test is over and you know you passed, even if it was a B-, is you just forget it.
Yeah.
And I did forget a lot. You did forget a lot. I fucking forgot a lot. ASMR. Bondage.
What's your funnest date?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Funnest date?
Wouldn't it depend on the relationship or connection you're having with that person?
Yeah, like honestly, I've had fun dates where like all we did was just drink, like have a drink over a view and like eat potato
Or be in the
chips.
car and just chill in the
and
car.
like eat Chick-fil-A in the car. Like that's
Yeah,
I've had a fun date like that.
It depends on the person.
Yeah, it really depends on the connection.
That's kind of hard to answer.
Would you ever date a girl with tattoos?
Yeah.
100%.
He is actually the one that's way into tattoos compared to me, for sure.
100%. But like thoughtfully placed artistic tattoos, not like trashy looking ones.
This is always a common one.
Oh my god.
What happened to you and Michaela? That's the thing that I feel like it's still a year and a half and it's still being mentioned, which is crazy to me. And I'm gonna bring it up too, even though I know everything. Like,
yeah, I can talk about it.
you can.
Am I gonna talk about the fucking tea? No.
Tune in for the next
fuck
one.
Y'all. Fuck y'all. What happened between for those that don't know, Michaela was my ex-girlfriend. We had a relationship for 4 years. Beautiful relationship. What happened between us is that we broke up and boom. Cool.
So we got cut off.
We got cut off. It's okay. Gotta take another shot. Hey.
Do you ever meet people and say, I want them to meet me and feel X amount of ways? Because I feel like I do. I know.
I don't.
No, I mean, not saying like I care about people's opinion to that degree, but I always want to leave like an impression of.
I know what you're saying.
Because you know me, like there's been times when I'm just like, fuck it, dude. Like shit went bad today. I didn't make any sales, but like I'm living with you at a way different spot than I was a year and a half ago, making a lot of money, like tripling my income type of shit. I think a lot of people forget to really appreciate the little things that they like are growing in, bro.
It's because it derives from who you are as a person, right, Esli? So like who you are exceptional at completing tasks. You're pretty exceptional at management. You are a doer and a phenomenal supervisor.
Work hard, play hard.
Yes, you are the definition of work hard, play hard. So it's natural. I'm not gonna say easy. It's more natural for you to have those thoughts occur in your head more frequently than someone who is more of a big picture thinker, someone who's more goal orientated. Doesn't mean that you don't have goals. So I was just
that's definitely you.
Yeah, I was reading about this. There's differences in people's nature, right?
Is that why we're best friends? You fill in my little blank spots.
Exactly. I fill in the weaknesses. You fill in my weaknesses. You're a task orientated person, so you really gear towards completing the tasks, right? The tactics.
I do slack having structure which you do bring a lot more structure.
And like strategy and it's just big picture.
Yeah.
But like, look at
I need that shit though.
the small strokes make up the bigger picture. You can't have one without the other. Like it's about finding those strengths and weaknesses within yourself, and then finding the complements in other people and building a team around that.
Yeah,
I mean that's literally how you win.
100%.
So like that's why you feel that way. Like when you I don't feel that way when I meet people. I don't have those intentional thoughts.
Okay.
I'm just like I'm meeting someone, and doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It just means that's who I am. That's who you are.
Yeah, no, that's definitely.
I think that's cool that you place a lot of value in relationships.
100%.
Yeah, I place a lot of value in certain relationships.
And I think it comes down to, which we had this conversation when we cut this off, was our background, how we grew up. We grew up in different households. Yeah, way different households for sure.
Way different households.
Way different things. And it's all meant to be and build who you are. And I think at the end of the day, we're one of the few people. I mean, there's a good amount of people, but we're one of those people that are just like, fuck what I went through as a kid. I'm not going to let that affect me too much in my future.
We can try to think that, yeah, but it does affect us.
It does affect us. But you know that has
oh shit.
Yeah.
It does.
It does affect us, but it never stopped us from trying to be better.
Yeah,
you know, some
absolutely
people
not.
are just like, let's just throw like personally, I could have been a fucking like straight up cholo gangster motherfucker. Like I could just easily gone that route. I was around that people. I was around drugs. Like very young age. You were doing the same thing.
Same thing.
You said you had uncles that were kind of cholo.
I got an uncle. They were in gangs and shit. He got shot. 2003.
Shit.
They were trying to rob his shit.
Shit.
They were in car clubs, 63 Impalas, like all that.
Did they have their last name and little signs on lowriders?
For sure.
I fuck with that shit.
Grew up in East Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was around that shit. I grew up around gangs.
But we could have been easily stuck that.
Absolutely.
But what do you think got us away from that?
God. I don't know. I've just always I mean, for me personally, I don't know when I realized it a few years ago, but like, I've been really protected. Like, there's been so many things that like,
dude, same.
I could have got caught up in some bad shit, and I've been protected, for sure, and I've been guided. That's the word I like to use. I've been guided, and
that's what life is about. That's what life is about, baby. But on that note, we're out of tequila. Should we call it?
We should call it. The tequila's done.
All right,
guys. The first Bobby podcast. I mean, shit. Who knew we'd make it here?
If people like this, I enjoy these conversations, even because we have them on a daily basis.
If you enjoyed this conversation, please let us know in the comments below.
Reporting live from the palace. This is Esli, and that's a 10-4. I'm out. Boom. Do we sound stupid?